Is everybody able to hear me okay yet? Okay, cool. Welcome to the stream, Sparrow. Alright. This is going to be State of Decay 2, Heartland Edition, Episode 2. We're going to pick up where we left off. Hey, welcome to the stream, Decraft. Got my glowy chair plugged back in.
Hello there. I'd like to offer your team some rewards and some goodwill. That is, if you'll send someone over who can help me with something.
I know everybody in this valley, but I've never heard that voice before. Be careful, okay?
We can't expect our supplies to stay in good shape if we just leave them lying around.
If I remember correctly, I'm going to be encountering a juggernaut. So let's see, did we bother to get the correct outpost? We did, okay. We're going to need that. It's going to be vital for this mission. Okay, so... double checking with everybody. Oh, we've got some skills to unlock. So we're looking at fighting first. Now, traditionally, depending on what shows up here, I'll usually go into Grand Slam as your little attack right here, or the leg sweep. The leg sweep's a really good one too. That'll help you when you're getting rushed by those hordes. As for shooting, hands down, it's always going to be gunslinging. A lot of people like to roll with the weapon handling because
Can
for
I tell
some
you a
reason,
secret? I've wanted to live here since I was
for some reason, durability for them is an issue, and they need to repair their guns while in the field. I personally have never had a problem with it. I was wondering if it gave you some kind of reduction in durability costs for weapons, but it doesn't seem like it does. So yeah, I've never had a problem with it. It's never been an issue for me. So I never really went with, you know, well, shove attack or slam attack. I don't like either one of those really, but we'll take the increased health. Nothing for Keisha, nothing for her. Alright, Quincy, where you at?
This has gotta be the largest base I've ever seen.
Talking in your sleep again, guy?
You need something?
Come with me for a minute.
You first, amigo.
Alright, off with Captain Logan. Should have enough ammo in our guns. We're gonna get some gasoline. I don't like to pull gasoline from the tank. I like to keep those 2 cans of gasoline back there for emergency situations. So I can stay out longer. Oops. For as long as you stay out with 1 can of gasoline, 2 will let you stay out even longer. It does take up a couple spots in your vehicle's inventory, but it's definitely well worth it. Never know what kind of situation you can run into. Oh, damn it, don't tell me. I don't know why I didn't just back up like that.
Don't let the deadhead see you.
Yeah, well, I've got everyone in this stream. I want to go ahead and give a shout out to the Ackman on YouTube. Hashtag Justice for Ackman. It's been a couple days since the actual incident actually happened, and I intended to make a YouTube video about it, but unfortunately my computer decided it was going to delete the video. And while I maintained the audio for it, it's just a matter of throwing the clips together again. By this time, I just felt it was kind of late to be throwing it up there. But for so long as it's going to be a thing, I'm going to continue to tout it on here.
Can't do it.
I missed. You little bastard.
What a mess.
Anyway, moving along.
Hello.
Oh, he's on the other side. What the hell? You good? You'll be alright, guy.
Hey, kid.
I just need you to make a quick pickup for him. Great. Here's the deal.
There's a supply drop not problem. Something I need. You bring back the encrypted note and that supply drop. You can keep whatever else you find.
Sure thing.
So basically we're going to go and pick up it's a Clio drop. He needs
You should
something
expect
that's in
some
it.
resistance at the site. Nothing you can't.
Yeah.
He wants us to pick it up. He tells us there's going to be some slight resistance at the site. He completely underestimates the level of slight. Fortunately, though, I have played this game mode before, and I know what's coming.
Yeah.
Alright, now we just sneak our way over there.
This is the place, all right. Let's look around.
Roger that. Let me know when you find the note.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Well,
Uh-oh, we've got one of the weird ones over there. When you see my smoke, send in a mortar strike.
Someone will get on it.
Aim for the head! We have way too many infestations around here. You said we'd encounter resistance. I didn't think you meant a juggernaut.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm glad you're still with us.
normally it's just a juggernaut. This time there was a pharaoh involved in the situation. I don't know what that was all about, but...
Found it.
Excellent. Be sure to grab anything else that catches your eye.
Let's get the hell out of Dodge. That pharaoh was kind of extra.
Can't catch my breath.
There's normally not a pharaoh there.
Just found a horde of deadheads.
Welcome back. We appreciate your help on this. You have the encrypted note? You've done a great service today. I can't go into details at this time, but someday, all of Trumbull Valley will thank you for this. That's all for now. I'll be in touch later if it's required. Be safe out there.
Sure, whatever.
So, what was that guy's deal?
No clue. Hopefully we'll have a chance to find out.
I was hoping we'd have a little more influence after that mission, but... standing rather. Well, to be honest, I guess I didn't check it before we actually started the mission, so it may have gone a good deal.
Kids, we got a bloater here.
Alright.
This place is way bigger than where I lived before.
Go ahead, deposit most of this. We just got to rank up skill and cardio. Now this one, never really had a preference. I tend to always go towards acrobatics. But if you're going to do, again, I don't really use heavy weapons a whole lot. So, you know, there's that.
The Zeds are after us. Please, my friend, you have to help.
Never mind, we'll deal with them later. Get ready, people.
And you let them here?
I truly apologize, but we had no other choice.
Then you leave my door open.
Everybody get ready. We have an army of these coming in. Get home if you can. The base is neck deep in dead guys.
I'm not neck deep. I think you're over-exaggerating. I also think I need to get some stimulants or some kind of snacks.
I got a lot of happy memories of this place. Incoming wave! Eyes up! The fight isn't over yet!
Come on, get up the ladder, lady.
Crack those undead heads!
These damn screamers always give me headaches.
Well, they're screamers, so...
This has gotta be the largest base I've ever seen.
It's quiet right now, but the Z's aren't through yet.
Blam! Nope, just using
There's
perk
just too
abilities.
many of them!
Keep your distance from the bloater.
So he runs right up to him.
That's a plague bloater.
This stuff was useful, so I brought it home.
Cat is going bananas in pajamas.
Time to reload.
Come on, hurry up and get here.
If a little mess is all the zombies can accomplish, you don't have much to worry about.
That was longer than normal.
Take comfort that you still have a home at all, my friend.
You're lucky you didn't get any of us killed.
This has gotta be the largest base I've ever seen.
Quincy, you already said that. You gotta stop repeating yourself, old man.
You really proved yourself today. Thank you, my friend. We'll find somewhere nearby to live for the time being. Take care, my friend. This valley grows more deadly every day.
200 influence, which is about halfway to hero. Off on those.
It'd be nice to have more hands to help around here.
Unless we improve our storage, things are gonna keep getting broken.
Mic off. Mic on.
Apparently it took dinosaurs to make me not feel like the oldest thing walking around base.
I'm off. Be back soon.
You weren't going anywhere, Helena. You fool. Isn't that our utility truck that we grabbed from over here? Why did it move all the way over there? You know what, I don't even care. It's not even a thing. Alright, let's see. Let's go check and see if Diana's gonna pop.
Isaac, come in. I feel like you can hear me, even though you never answer. Please respond, if you can. I just want to know you're alive.
I was hoping this mission wouldn't spawn, or wouldn't pop at the moment it did. I should have head this way the moment I got Captain Logan's mission. That's gonna be troublesome.
I'm not giving up yet!
Somebody's in
There's Diana.
trouble.
Nice hit!
Okay, I think we got them all. There we go.
What do you want? No, hun.
I get it.
Look, I don't really talk much. To people, at least. No offense.
Mm-hmm.
Then we come in here.
Looks good. No more zombies.
And one of these should
Good stuff.
have...
Good thing I looked here.
There it is.
Take it. It's all yours. But now you'll owe me a favor. It's useful when people owe me favors.
That's what we're...
Any worse?
Oh, I know what it said.
Done searching this place.
Spec Ops AW. You gotta wonder what something like that was doing in a random barn.
I just ran into the strangest person out scavenging. She did let me take some of the gear I found, so she's not entirely unfriendly.
Sweet.
The primary reason why I should have come this way before the Captain Logan mission was the Vic and Isaac mission. Now, typically, which is going to suck if I'm not going to be able to do it in this playthrough, typically, the Vic and Isaac mission, you can only get one or the other. You either choose Vic or you choose Isaac. Based upon your choices, depends on who you end up with. Now, there's a way around that, so that you can get both of them. Which, it doesn't actually matter, considering the fact that, like, even if I did get both of them, I can't switch between the facilities they offer. Once you pick one, that's it. You're stuck with it. You can't tear it down and rebuild it or anything
Wandering
like that.
around in plague territory might be a bad idea.
And I don't exactly think they have any passives that benefit the whole community. I don't know. I don't remember offhand.
Area's clear of the living dead. Outpost secure and ready to go.
Damn it. Well, like I said, it's 100% possible.
Our guys heard about a spot that's ripe for the picking.
I may be able to use that. But I gotta be quick because supply missions don't last forever. Grab some gas.
Hey, remember me? I hear you folks have been poking around and might have a few questions. If you're ready for answers...
Awesome. Okay. No, I don't have to rush. Ooh, I grabbed a freaking repair kit and not a gas can.
You're looking a bit sick. How about you get some rest?
You know, the sad thing is you're right. I am looking a bit sick. Let's go ahead and grab our plague cure and pop one of those.
All used up.
Now, let me show you how you get Vic and Isaac on your team at the exact same time. There are way too many videos from like 2019 that go over Vic and Isaac, but they always say, you can only get one. Way too many Reddit posts that say the same thing, you can only get one. And I mean, they're not flat outright saying you can only get one. The point is that they don't... What in the world is going on? I never go this way for this very reason, because it's a clusterfuck. I always take this road. Maybe I should have kept up with that trend. Oh no, I guess it was the road before this one that I was going. So we come out of there, and we come down this way. I hate the amount of cars and roads. But anyway, as I was saying, there's a lot of Reddit posts and a lot of YouTube videos online where people talk about this particular section, and they always ask which one is better to get. Well, realistically, they're both pretty much about the same. Like, you're not going to get anything out of one that can't be an equivalent of usefulness out of the other. It really just depends on your preferences.
We've got a new face nearby.
I can't remember.
It sounds like you lost somebody. Do you need help?
You do that for me? For us? Thank you.
I haven't seen my husband Isaac in weeks. Can you help find him? We lost our daughter and he took it really hard. I'm afraid he might have hurt himself. I just want Isaac to know that I forgive him. I'll tell you a few places to look. He's been avoiding me, but maybe you'll be able to get close.
Anyway, the one advantageous reason to doing it this way and getting both of them is more people in your community. You know, so if you find yourself in a bad way and need to rush your characters, you have plenty of backups. Now, the thing with Heartland is
I'm glad
that you
you've
don't...
retaken your home, my friend. Now, could you help us do the same?
Not a primary. That's about this. There's a lot of ups and downs to this mission in general. But I find it's just better to have both of them. I don't have to choose right offhand which one I want to use. I can take my time and choose. I can see both options right here in front of me without having to look up online or having to memorize anything.
Please. I just want to be alone right
Like
now.
I said, more people in the community.
What can I say to make you leave? Of course he's worried. He's always worried. I'm the one who got our daughter killed, and all he wants to do is talk about it. I can't live with his suffering anymore. Please, just tell him I'm dead. It'll be a mercy to both of us.
And now we go back like a fucking barn owl. Now typically, if you do this the normal way, it's at this point where you'd have to make your choice. And depending on the option you pick, it depends on which character you end up getting. But mind you, this is the way the game was designed. I'm just not doing good with driving cars today.
Have you had any luck finding Isaac?
Alright, now you can say, I'm sorry, but Isaac is dead, in which case you can go back and you talk to Isaac and he joins your community. Or, you tell him the truth, and you tell him Isaac wants you to tell him he's dead, in which case he just contacts Isaac just randomly. He's like, hey bitch, I know you've been trying to talk some shit, like you're acting like you're dead. You can't ghost me that easy, because I'm pro-game. Anyway, and then he joins your community.
I didn't want to believe this could be true.
But if you want to do it this way,
Everything I love. It's all
it's best to pick Isaac
There's
first.
nothing left for me here. Maybe I can start fresh somewhere else. Thanks for your help. You're a good person.
No, I'm not. I'm a terrible person. I'm manipulating data and code. Anyway, I do it this way because I don't know if telling him the truth or whatever has any effect on this little single glitch. But since Vic's the one that makes the call on the radio, it's probably just better to pick
Hey,
Isaac
if you've been
first.
listening out there, I found out my man is gone. Sorry to end the story this way. I'll be taking a trip, I think. Start over somewhere new. Good luck. All of you.
I should have told him the truth. That poor guy.
Don't worry, Helena, you'll get to tell him the truth.
I heard him over the radio. Are you sure?
Plague pathology.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I guess so.
Isaac is the
There's
only
nothing
one that
left
I
for
would
me
use.
here. I can leave right now.
Come see our home, I'll lead the way. Yeah, not happening.
Honestly, Isaac is the only one to use. The plague pathology one is more useful to me than the other one. It's mainly because of like ZI and Zedrenaline, all the Z meds that give you just jump out the window there, Quincy. All the Z meds that give you the bonuses and whatnot, they're more useful to me than stuff you're gonna get through Vic's setup. Mind you, that's just me. That has no bearing whatsoever on personal preference. It does not say which one is better, which one is worse. It's just simply what I like to use. Oh, excuse me. Because I use those Z pills and shit like that during the final part of the story. They do quite a bit of use for it. So the other stuff is basically just an extension on.
Thanks to all the crops are growing.
It's just an extension on the medical facility. So the medical facility we have at the base of this one seems to be broken down into two parts. And if you get Vic, it basically just opens up what a full medical facility would actually be. So again, like I said, it's personal preference. A lot of people on YouTube will try to play this game like there's objectively the best thing in the game, and honestly there is. There are some like mods, for example, which are objectively really good mods. Again, I wouldn't say the best because utilizing all of them in different ways is phenomenal. But for example, like there are mods that you can put, like the comfy chair versus the white noise machine. I would definitely say the white noise machine is objectively better than the comfy chair, but it's not the objectively the best mod in the game. But oh, he's at the farmhouse. I'm getting ahead of myself. Now, what's going on here is the reason this is important that I skipped taking Isaac back to the base and go straight to talking to Captain Logan is adding Captain Logan as a follower. It, for some reason, so it defaults to the mission as Isaac just goes back to your base because he's technically joined your community now. He goes back to your base, but you haven't completed the mission. So the reason, or well, not
right here,
reason, but the coding reasons that you haven't finished the mission, so it restarts the mission for you, and then allows you to go pick up Vic, which you'll see it happen here in just a second. So as you can see, I still only got 4 people. Isaac has not officially joined my community yet.
Thanks for coming out. I need
But
to show
then
you something.
I agree to do Captain Logan's mission. It tells me to abandon the mission, Vic reconnecting. I hit yes, cancel. It cancels the mission,
I don't know
but
if you've noticed this.
it puts Isaac
Blood
into my
plague
party.
in this area is especially nasty.
Yeah? No kidding.
The things I'm gonna show you, let's just say they aren't exactly common outside the valley.
Isaac, come in.
And then there's the
I
mission
feel like you can
restarted.
hear me, even though you never answered. Please respond, if you can. I just want to know you're alive. That I'm not alone.
Oh no, it's not this mission. Okay. Now, here's the kicker. Side quests are labeled in this brown, main quests are labeled in this blue. The main quests do not have a time limit.
Okay.
The side quests
enough.
do. So when you go
See
to
that
do this, you
disgusting
can't
mass
dick
up
around.
there?
You
That's a plague
can't
wall.
flucker about
Don't
with
get too
your,
close
your
unless you're ready
base,
for a
your
serious
inventory,
fight.
or doing this mission.
It looks kind of like a plague heart.
Excuse me. You can't mess around doing this. You have to do it as fast as the mission will possibly let you do it.
Personally, I think of these walls as the reason my entire squad is dead. We shot it, burned it, blew it up. Nothing worked. Until the doc stumbled onto a neat little trick. Now, you've probably seen plague bloaters around the valley already. The doc figured out that these bastards held the secret to taking down the plague walls.
Who's this doctor you keep talking about? And what do plague bloaters have to do with anything?
If you approach slowly, you can harvest the bloater's poison gland before it explodes.
There's the bloater dead ahead there.
Go fetch me one from that guy over there. I'll show you what's next.
Now you can't approach this mother
Be
with
careful. If you fumble this,
normal.
you have to track down another of these damn things.
You have to sneak. Get up
Steady
to
now.
it, that prompt will show up, you harvest it, and there's a time limit. You can't just hang around. You want to get to him, harvest it as fast as possible. Because as soon as you get within range to see that prompt, he's going to start expanding and he'll explode.
Did you manage to harvest a poison gland?
I sure
The
did.
doc has a process to turn the chemicals inside this thing into a weapon. I just thought of something else I want to show you. Let's hit it before we meet up with the doc.
Is this what the army came in for? Researching blood plague.
Uh-huh. We, didn't anticipate this level of difficulty. It's nice to have some company. The dogs had me on bloater patrol for the last couple of days.
So it's just the two of you?
Uh-huh. It didn't start that way, but we, bit off way more than we could chew.
Looks like the bridge is out. Did you army guys blow it up?
Somebody did, but it wasn't us. Both bridges were fine when we rolled in a month ago. A few days later, we woke up to the sound of two big explosions. Then our radios went down, and we lost contact with the outside world. Things went bad in a hurry after that.
Oh, crap.
You done looking around?
So when do I get to meet this mysterious doctor?
How about right now?
Like I said, if you want to do this mission,
There is no way
as fast
any
as possible.
civilian in this valley had the munitions and the skill to take down both bridges. Somebody went to a lot of trouble to trap a bunch of locals and a military expedition in this damn valley.
Okay.
Hey, Doc, I'm back. And I brought a new friend.
Good. Good. Come on up.
These days, Dr. Hoffman is technically military. During the outbreak, she was rescued by a patrol sweeping the area for high-value civilian assets. We're lucky they found her. The lab she runs has given us a lot of new weapons in the war against the zombies.
Hello there. I suppose all of this must come as a surprise to you. 2 years ago, I was working in a private lab funded by some tech billionaire I never even met. Just keeping my head down, trying to push out the edges of medical parasitology. The next thing you know, the world ends, and the army whisks me off to a bunker. And the rest is history. Oh, before I forget, take this. This information will let you upgrade your medical facility to something less medieval. Among other benefits, you will be able to craft a special kind of plague cure that provides brief immunity to further infection.
super useful.
Thanks.
Our home is in a sad state. Please, won't you help us?
I'm getting to it, dude. Just calm down.
I know this is a lot to take in. The truth is, we need your help. The doc and I can't do everything needed to finish the job. You've proven yourself more than competent. I'd like to count on you to help us see this to the end.
I'm totally on board with that. We'll be in touch when we're ready to take the next
Come on,
step.
guys. Santos is getting impatient.
Thanks for your help. And be careful out there, okay?
Yeah, I just noticed the back of my backpack says Sasquatch.
Friendly spotted.
No, we're not gonna lose those. second half of the mission. And we get ourselves Vic. Again, I don't know why code tends to do this sometimes. There's a logical reason as to why it resets itself. Like I said, near as I can expect is that the game reads Isaac as being part of the community, even though it doesn't physically show him as part of the community. So by the time, you know, you get there, it's going to show him as being accessible, because he's just a tow. It does that with any survivor. But because his recruitment, like most other people's, is based upon scripted code that require very specific standards, when you go to start another mission, primarily the storyline missions,
it sounds like you
it
lost
resets
somebody.
the mission but lets you keep
Do you need
Isaac.
help?
You do that for me? For us? Thank you.
I expect you've heard rumors about the Army's disappearance months ago.
Hoffman, you are
and what we've been up
delaying
to
me.
since. The truth is, the Army didn't abandon this country. Those in charge realized that city-by-city defense wasn't working. In fact, it was threatening to bleed the entire military dry, and almost to no benefit. To save this country, to save the world, we needed a new plan.
We lost our daughter, and he took it really hard. I'm afraid he might have hurt himself. I just want Isaac to know that I'll tell you a few places to look. He's been avoiding me, but maybe you'll be able to get close.
Now this mission was supposed to
Definitely
be
worth a look here.
some kind of can't please everybody
Please.
bullshit.
I just want to be alone right now.
Gotta kill the dead thing.
Notice he's wearing our uniform. Get back here.
What can I say to make you leave? Of course he's worried.
He's always worried.
I'm the one who got our daughter killed, and all he wants to do is talk about it.
Honestly, I don't
I
understand
can't
these
live with his suffering anymore. Please, just tell him I'm dead. It'll be a mercy to both of us.
I can agree that Vic needs to get on with his life. Like, what's happened. You know, but that's the reality of the world nowadays. But like, I don't know. I can't say I agree with the way Isaac does things. Before I learned about the story glitch, I was with Vic. Just because of that. Then I realized what Isaac gives, and it made me mad because I had to pick that one because I wanted what he gives. And I looked up to see if there was a way to get both. And of course I found it. So now I don't have to worry about their plight. It doesn't matter to me because we get both of them. They want to separate, I'm forcing them to stay together.
Have you had any luck finding Isaac?
Anyway, right here you tell him the truth.
Yeah, of course he did. Because he knows what's best for everybody. He's so goddamn stubborn. Any chance you're looking for a new recruit?
Yep.
I refuse to sit around and wait for that asshole to change his mind.
Yep.
What do you think? I know some of... Yeah,
Recruit.
I'm sure. That stubborn old jerk might not want me around right now, but I'm staying close. You never know.
You have no idea how close you are staying. And the funny thing is, too, doing it this way, you're ultimately siding with Vic on this because now you forced him to live in the same community.
I'm gonna get on the radio for a sec. Isaac, I know you're alive, and that you tried to get these nice folks to lie to me. Sometimes you don't make a lot of sense to me, but I always know you care. I love you. And, I forgive you.
For real, I asked you to do one kind thing. Nick, why do you not understand that hearing your voice just brings back all the guilt? I just can't anymore. Don't ever try to find me again. Any of you.
Damn. I had no idea he'd react that way.
You just gotta stay strong.
Yeah, I like Quincy's response better. Keep strong,
Wandering
kid.
around
Don't
in
let the
plague territory
bullshit
might
beat
be a
ya.
bad idea.
Even before the army retreated, it had been gathering up every scientist and engineer it could find. Biologists, chemistry professors, grad students, anyone who might be useful. I was fortunate enough to be pulled out of a particularly nasty situation by some very brave soldiers. The next thing I knew, I'd been assigned to one of the science teams working on this edge problem.
We got a horde approaching fast.
Santos is not going to be happy with me.
We've still got zombies. I can't catch my breath.
Holy fuck.
That was my last shot.
Diana, where the hell are you going, girl? Get your ass back here.
What do you want from me? Thank you. I didn't expect that. Humans don't just help each other. Not anymore.
I want to point something out. Maybe some people will disagree with me, and I don't.
How does this make sense?
I don't know if I will agree when they say otherwise, but let me just say this first. When doing Diana's little side quests, I have noticed that if I don't answer, or if I don't reply to her in a very specific manner, the first time saying, hey, join my community, the second time telling her I just wanted to help her out. Anytime, literally, I've played this game 100 times, anytime I reply to her in any combination of anything, any other way than those two ways,
Found a
in
couple
that
of things
order,
while I was out. Dropped them in the supply locker.
she doesn't show up anymore. Now, fully willing to accept that maybe the game gets glitched when you do that, or maybe it was intended. I don't know. But for all of you intending to play this, just know that anytime you encounter Diana, the first two times you encounter her, you have to say it in those order. That's been my experience, and I can't attest to anything otherwise. So if anyone out there watching this has done it any other way that's worked for them, I don't know. But anytime I've tried to do it in any other way, replying in any other method, like if I don't tell her the first time I want to recruit her, and the second time that I want to, I just wanted to help her, if I don't tell her in those orders, then the next sequence of events doesn't play out. So if the first time I tell her, oh, I just wanted to help you out, she doesn't show up the second time. And if it comes a second time, and you tell her, hey, I want to
Good to have you with us.
she doesn't show up.
Thanks. You won't regret it.
Come on, get out. Refill my tank real quick. Deposit that.
Can't do it.
And let's go help Santos before I get
Jurassic Junction, this is Captain Logan. It's time I showed you why I've been harvesting those poison glands. Meet me over at Doc Hoffman's lab.
I'll be there as soon as I can.
Roger that. Make sure to gear up, but leave some room in your pack.
main storyline quest overrode the Santos quest. I started following Logan's quest marker, thinking I was going to Santos.
I knew you'd come through. Thanks, my friend.
Well, before we do that, I do in fact need to do that.
My science team was assigned the name Echo Lab. Initially, most of the lab focused on anti-Zed weapons with minimal acoustic prisms. After all, if the Zeds don't hear you, they probably won't chase you. My own small group explored undead biology. Specifically, we studied the blood plague.
Never thought I'd get along with folks like these, but here we are.
Can I tell you a secret? I've wanted to live here since I was 5.
What's up, Elena?
Switch.
I'm right behind you. Hey, Quincy.
Dismiss.
Stay safe, all right?
Can I help you with something?
Hey, give me a hand here.
Hello, sir.
Switch.
First, amigo.
Higher capacity gun.
That's pretty heavy.
Oh, there. Higher capacity gun, different ammunition. 40 should be good. Got done with that sidearm. That's like 10 rounds though. Gunslinger. Because if you ask me, Gunslinger is better than weapon handling. I don't care what anyone says. And let me preference that a little bit. So, on Reddit there was a conversation about which gun upgrade is the best one. Again, everyone wants to talk about what's the best in this game. There's no such thing. That being said, if I had to say one gun was the best, I would have to say Gunslinger. The reason that is, first of all, back then you could only carry one gun. Now I always carried a sidearm in my inventory. Yes, it took up a space, but it was worth doing. Back when that post was made, again, you could only carry one weapon on you. It was just the primary. You did not have options for the secondary. And I do distinctly remember
If you're
complaining
looking
about
for supplies, I think we found a spot for it.
That being said, today we have two different weapons. We have our primary and our sidearm weapon. Which means if your gun breaks mid-combat, you switch to your secondary and you get the fuck out of dodge. Unless you can complete it with your secondary.
Yo, I finally made it. Time to get started.
Which, you
God
know,
bless
is
you, my
distinctly
friend.
possible.
Good luck.
Glad to help.
See if we can't get rid of this motherfucker in the most efficient way possible. Continuing what I was talking about with weapon handling. Weapon handling basically allows you to clear the jams in your weapon. But let's be real here, the only thing you're actually doing...
I see a blood feral. Yo, I'm about to drop smoke. You guys ready for the mortars?
One of us will get on that.
Hey.
Fire in the hole!
Zombie incoming.
Anyway, I was getting interrupted in the middle of my conversations. Weapon handling basically it clears your weapon jam. Really, all it's saying is it's a temporary fix to your.
The primary question I've tried to answer is, where did
broken
Blood
weapon.
Plague come from? Though we had scattered reports of similar sections after the outbreak, plague zombies didn't appear for quite some time. Were the Zeds evolving somehow? Was this a natural development or something artificially induced? Questions like those kept me and my team very busy, I can assure you.
Words can't express how thankful I am.
Shut up.
I won't forget this, my friend.
Oh, yeah, of course.
They talk a lot. Anyway. Weapon handling basically just like clears your weapon of jams, i.e. repairing your weapon a tiny amount so that it's usable again. Honestly, you end up clearing your jam every like 3 or 4 shots anyway, give or take, unless they've changed it. My weapons don't break enough. Again, I played Campies, I played RTCs, Heartland. I played all kinds of different game modes. I've never had an issue with weapon breaking. I did back in 2019, the last time I played, but nowadays not so much. I don't think I've ever had a weapon break since I started playing again. But even back then, like I jumped on the weapon handling bandwagon just like everything else. But then I realized, the snap aim ability is so much better. And I actually learned how to snap aim because of the RTC characters. And then when I found out, it can't be gunslinger, I started picking them up when I had a campy. Gunslinging is just better, if you ask me. You throw an energy drink or some snacks or some stimulants in your inventory, and you can weapon snap all day long. You run out of ammo. I've gone through an entire inventory of ammo on the improvised rifle, which is 101 rounds for reload. I've gone through an entire inventory worth of rounds before my weapon ever remotely got close to breaking. In fact, several inventories full of ammo and the weapon never breaks. So again, I don't know if that's because of updates to the game or what.
I'm not sure I've lived anywhere as big as this place.
But Heartland came out a while back, and that's when. And I had the improvised sniper or the improvised rifle through Heartland, and I traded it to someone and had them trade it back to my campies or my RTCs in my next game, and they had just released Providence Ridge at about that time, and I never had weapon breaks. I would go through scores of
we're
ammo.
holed up at a dinosaur-themed truck stop fighting the zombie
And
apocalypse.
I would never have weapon breaks.
What's next?
So weapon handling was
Killer
completely
cyborgs?
useless. Gunslinging is definitely better in my opinion, especially now that you can carry 2 weapons. You throw an improvised rifle as your primary and a MAC-10 as your secondary. And the reason I say the MAC-10 is because it holds 30 rounds, but it gives you that choice of having 3 different weapon modes, so you can single shot, burst fire, or fully automatic. And it doesn't have zoom, but again, it's a pistol-styled weapon, so what do you expect from it? That being said, I don't think there's a better weapon. I know that there's like a Glock-styled weapon that has a drum mag on it, but the thing I think is pretty much it's just base full auto. Like you can't switch between weapon modes, and it doesn't have a zoom either. So I kind of feel like the MAC-10 beats that one out. If there's another weapon, I really would like to know if there's another sidearm that you can wield that has high ammo capacity. Honestly, I would love to get a an improvised rifle equivalent for your sidearm. 3 weapon modes, zoom capable, high ammo capacity. If I could get a sidearm like that, it'd be a perfect combination. But we'll get into more of that later on. That being said, I think we're going to wrap this up, and we'll be doing retaking Trumbull, bombs away.
As we researched
when we come
Blood
back.
Plague, I decided that we needed additional field testing. I wanted to find a secluded region that would allow us to study how this contagion might be evolving in isolation. I convinced the men in charge that Trumbull Valley would offer an ideal location to test my theories.
What we need now is some clean running water.
Supplies here.
Oh, yeah. I agree, Quincy. We
Hey
need
kid,
some
how's
clean
it
running
going?
water.
Take care, kid.
Who knows? Maybe the next time we play, we might find some. Well, that being said, thanks guys for watching. Tune in for episode 3, where we retake Trumbull Valley, or the first step in retaking Trumbull Valley, by doing Captain Logan's 3rd mission. So, yeah, just tune in a couple days for that, and we'll get that one knocked out. So, sounds fun, right? Later.
Mic off.